South Korea approves howitzers transfer to Ukraine for Russia war.
Here's a summary of the article.
South Korea's government approved export licenses for Poland last year to provide Ukraine with Crab howitzers, which are built with South Korean components, a defense acquisition official in Seoul told Reuters on Wednesday. The comments are the first confirmation that South Korea officially acquiesced to at least indirectly providing weapons components to Ukraine for its war against Russia. Eom Dong-hwan, South Korean Minister of the Defense Acquisition Program Administration, speaks as Poland receives the first delivery of South Korean K-2 Black Panther tanks and K-9 self-propelled howitzers at the port in Gdynia, Poland, December 6, 2022. South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol said at the time that South Korea, a U.S. ally, had not provided any weapons. During a visit to Seoul in January, NATO Secretary-General Jens Stoltenberg urged South Korea to increase military support to Ukraine, citing other countries that have changed their policy of not providing weapons to countries in conflict following Russia's invasion. If Korea supports Ukraine, Russia may retaliate by selling up-to-date aircraft to North Korea or transfer technology that North Korea really needs. Officials in Washington have said they want to send the ammunition to Ukraine, but South Korea insists that the United States must be the end user.
This post received a score of 8,100, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Because it seems most people commenting haven't even bothered to read the article. This is confirmation that South Korea gave permission to Poland last year to export the Crab SPG, which uses South Korean components. They were sent in May of last year, with Ukraine and Poland in talks for more. South Korea isn't providing anything new here, it's just confirmation that permission was given a year ago.
Damn.
News?
Is there something opposite of news? Besides old?
Olds. It was olds.
Are they K9s? Those are brilliant springs. Indian Army has modified license-produced versions of these called the Vajra, and so far they're very happy with its performance. UAF's firepower will get a decent boost with these. Yeah, basically Korea cannot, directly, provide lethal aid to Ukraine due to a prior agreement with Russia decades ago about providing weapons to North Korea, so is taking advantage of the Polish partnership to use as an intermediary to provide said weapons.
Idic why they care anymore. Russia has proven it doesn't follow rules, principles, treaties etc. Ship the springs directly.
So far, superficially at least, Russia has not provided significant amount of weapons to North Korea in the past few decades, so I see why South Korea wouldn't want to risk changing that.
You're not wrong. But aren't we at the point where NK is supplying Russia? It could theoretically be a future concern, but I feel like that would require a Russian win, which doesn't seem likely. I suppose if they lose, and fall under new management, whomever were to seize power in the vacuum left by Putin, they could supply NK years later out of spite, but that's a future problem. I guess if there's a way to subvert the agreement then it doesn't matter, but ultimately if SK finds a loophole then it's still void in a sense.
Yeah. They've already been articles about Russia getting arms. I think artillery shells from North Korea.
From a selfish and isolated South Korean perspective, that's actually a good thing for South Korea. More North Korean weapons going to explode on a battlefield a world away are less weapons that might someday explode in South Korea. Of course this is only true to the point that it is depleting North Korean reserves. If North Korea is gaining something significant economically from this, or even worse in terms of weapons or weapons tech transfer, it could be very bad for South Korea.
I asked once, why do they yell, fighting, to cheer you up? They said because in Korea, life is a fight.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.